Evet arkadaşlar, herkese merhabalar. Oyunumuza kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son burada kalmıştık. Evet, hazır olduğumuzu söylüyoruz artık.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Hadi bakalım. Gidiyoruz. İlk görev olarak alıştırma, ısındırma göreviydi. Oyunu tanımamıza, nasıl nişan almamıza, işte nasıl hack yapacağımızı öğretmesi açısından eğitim bölümü gibi bir bölümdü. Bakalım bundan sonraki bölümler nasıl olacak? Ya bu oyunun müziklerine ben hastayım ya, harika ya. Arabamda, her yerde bunun soundtrack'ini dinliyorum arkadaşlar. Ve bu müzikler için hiçbir telif ödenmemesi de çok önemli yani.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel, being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Şu an bu kıza bu soru sormanın bir anlamı yok ki.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Giriş yerimiz bu taraftan. Şuradan herhalde. Sarı kapıdan mı gidiyoruz? Yok, buradan gidiyoruz.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it.
Yine ana yere geldik ha. Kaç 44 metre, 40 metre doğru yerdeyiz. Lan tipsiz. Seni hiç sevmedim, babanı da sevmedim.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you will get along better that way.
Oğlum senden pislik çıkarsa var ya çok kötü yaparım seni. Benimle laf dalaşına giriyor ya. Ben gittim. Ne halt ediyorsan et. Vay, Final Fantasy'nin şeyi 16, 17 mi? Doğru saydım değil mi? Evet. Evet, orada bir reklamımız vardı. Güzel yapmışlar ha. Patronun resimleri. Evet, şimdiki yerimiz nereye gidiyoruz?
David and Hugh Darrow? Hell if I know.
Asansörle yukarı çıkıyormuşuz. Patronun yanına mı gidiyoruz? David Sarif. Asansör firması da Elevator Soft firmasıymış. Çok yaratıcı.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Patron, benden ne istiyorsun?
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Niye adamı bıraktık diyor. Benden bu durumla ilgilenmesin, ben de bunu yaptım. Bunun hesaplaşma daha yapar. Sanders ona kimi tuzak kurduğunu öğrenene kadar durmayacak. Evet.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
Oo.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Belki başkası, evet.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Ya ne yasal değil, kabul
Yani.
edeceksin. Yasal değilmiş. Şimdi 2 tane görevimiz var. Ne diyor? Görevler neredeydi lan? Doktorun yanına git diyor, kontrol amaçlı. Pasif. İnternetten teröristi araştır diyor. Evet, biz nereden gelmiştik? Şu asansörden gelmedik mi? Diğer taraftan mı gelmişiz?
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Ofisime gidip rapor mu vereyim? Git abi. Bir üst kattaymış ofisim.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts.
Military contracts if anyone got a look at it.
Least of our problems.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Calvin. The typhoon is a suicide terrorist's dream.
Hey, Jensen, glad to see ya.
Well,
Lucky for now I sound like a drone.
there to recover.
Lan bura benim masam değil mi?
Jensen, remember me? No, that sounds too desperate. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What
Niye
happened?
lan hayırdır?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons.
Oğlum işler iyice karıştı yine
Now
ya.
I want
Herkes
out,
bir şey
but
istiyor.
Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff, and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your
Bir de
help.
kamera kayıtları mı?
All right, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
Care to give me a few more details on exactly what it is you want me to do?
Oh, yeah, sure. The footage will probably be in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Harika ya, şahane. Ben ne için geldim lan? Bak. Nerelerden görev çıktı ya. Demin bir cep bilgisayar aldık. Evet, bu biziz. Peki bizim şeyimiz ne abi? Madrake. Bakalım neler varmış. Adam, seni buna meşgul etmek istemiyorum ama sanırım bir nöropozin hırsızlıkları hakkında başka bir şüpheli daha buldum. Denzel, benim Versailles sipariş dolabıma bakarken yakaladım. David'in bakmasını istediği bir adresi doğrulamak için baktığını söyledi ama bu adresi zaten bir sürü yerden bulabilirdi. Bir avukata göre daha iyi bir savunma yapabilirdi. Sen de takdir edersin. Bu arada oda numarası 1364. Tekrar hoş geldin. Seni tekrar burada görmek gerçekten güzel demiş. Abi bizim allak bullak ettiniz lan. Bir anda var ya öyle bir şeyin içine atıyor ki bu tür oyunlar. İnsan ne yapacağını şaşırıyor. Şu noktalardan şimdi hangisine gideceğiz? Bu katta değil herhalde, değil mi? Aşağı katta.
Mason made her presentation in Washington. The UN wouldn't even be considering
Karşıyı mı gösteriyor? Karşı taraftan mı? Bizim teknik laboratuvar, o manyağın olduğu yer. Onu öğrendik. Zarif çalışanı diyor. Bir kat daha mı aşağıda? Şu an
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second.
Hepsi de dışarıyı gösteriyor. Görev aksiyonu. Bakalım neymiş?
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done.
Tam burayı öğrendik.
Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Detroit şehrine çık abi sen Detroit şehrine.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
Bu ne demek şimdi?
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
Bir de teyzem sen
And now
mi
you
çıktın
want to find out
başımıza
more.
ya?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me
Buna da
find
yok
out what
diyemeyiz
really
şimdi.
happened to her?
Çünkü sevdiğimiz kız.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Allah Allah. 4 tane mi görevimiz oldu şimdi? Şimdi burası Detroit City mi?
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
Tamam, hadi. Bu annesi. Şimdi 4 tane hedefimiz var. Biz M6, S2, S3, M5 görevleri var. Neymiş bunlar abi? Önce seçeceğiz birisini mutlaka. M6 kliniğe ziyaret. Sarif benim iyileşme sürecimi gözlemleyen doktor olan Markoviç'i görmem ısrar etti. Evet, şu M6'ya gidelim abi. Aktif. He pardon, aktif. Yan görevler, annelik bağları. Daha az kötüler. Şu biz kliniği M6'ya gidiyoruz. Karar verildi. M6 bu tarafta.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when did we take orders from David Sarah? Maybe there was an outlaw.
Lan adamlar baştan aşağı şehir mi tasarlamışlar? Vay. Ama çok yakın zaten. Buradan gidemiyor muyuz? Nereden gideceğiz? M6. M6'ya gidiş yolu. Detroit Opera Evi. Bir gösteri varmış. Doktora geldik.
I for one approve of these protests. These Lim people are
Oğlum bu Matrix lan, niye o lan? Ben, Yersen.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Rapazine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrode seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Kapalı bir odadan konuşuyor.
Mr.
Düşünün yani
Seraph did
adamlar
ask
onu
me
bile
to
düşünmüş.
discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to Lim in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
10.000'e yakın kredimiz varmış. Tayfun mermisi. Nasıl ilerliyoruz? Heh. Hipostim. Bunlar ne acaba? Siber enerji barı. Ya evet, bunu alalım bakalım. Neymiş abi bu? Otomatik yazılımmış. Ha, bunu alabiliriz. Niye yok? He, aldık zaten. 9000'de evet. Bunu aldık. Tayfun mermisi ne oluyor? Düşmanları 360 derecelik bir açıyla öldürür. He, bu ortada patlayıp da 360 dereceye saçılan şeylerden diyor. Çelik bilyalardan. Alalım. Alamıyoruz. Niye? Bu gelişim yapılmadığı için. Bunu da alamıyoruz. Bunu da alamıyoruz. Demek ki sadece o sistemi aldık.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Tamam, bitti mi gelişimimiz? Şimdi daha mı süper güç olduk? Var ya, bu oyunu yeniden grafikleriyle tasarlasalar. Ablama bak bak bak. Ayakları şey bunun da. Bu abime daha bir şey yapılmamış. Buna da bir şey yapılmamış. Tamam. Bu geliştirmeyi yaptık.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my...
Protestolar varmış. Onu söylüyor abi.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance on the side of the building.
Yani demek ki oradan gireceğiz. Bu kadar basit. Siz kimsiniz lan? Silahlı ilaç satıcıları mı? Tipe ve gel. Bu var ya, bir mafya liderine benziyor.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch.
Arka sokaklar.
Ugg lovers get in my face now. I'm ready to fuck.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs.
Tamam, biz ters yerden geldik biliyorum da. Asıl gelinecek yerden geldik şu an. Ne yaptığım konusunda şu an hiçbir fikrim yok. Direkt bodoslama gidiyorum yani. Lan aylak. İyice yollar karıştı ya. Yolu uzattık ama neyse, ana yola çıktık. Arka taraflar baya sıkıntılı. Mahalle araları. Vay ablalar, nasılsınız?
Long time no see. I'll take your mind off your troubles.
You promise not to be too rough, and maybe I'll give you a freebie, sugar. Better make sure your batteries are fully charged, though, because I can go all night. Better make sure your batteries are fully charged, though, because I can go all night. Better make sure your batteries are
Aynı
fully
şeyleri
charged though,
söylüyor.
'cause I can go all
Jensen.
night.
My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Bu kimmiş lan? Ya. Şimdi hangisini seçeceğiz ki, sanırım öyle de denebilir. Haklısın, olay denir.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. I like your new style. A bit revealing for my taste, but not entirely unappealing.
Oh, yeah? Well, don't get your hopes up, big boy. I'm undercover, keeping tabs on derelict row-ballers. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on,
Lan yine
we're
birisi
stalling
yardım
and we could
dileniyor,
use a little
çıldıracağım.
external help.
Kaçıncı
Go
insan?
ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Can't let a guy like that roam free.
Kabul et
I'm
ya.
in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but
Her
O'Malley's
şey
got
kabul
friends
et.
among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman.
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain
Maşallah,
access to
başka
solid
istediğin bir şey var
information
mı
that
ya?
will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-hog gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh?
I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you
Nereden
manage to
durup da
sneak in
sohbet
and out
ettik
without
lan.
being
Bir
spotted.
merhaba dedik
Would make
borçlu
shit
çıktı.
easier to handle on my side.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Şuna bak ya, ortalık görev kaynıyor.
Satisfaction guaranteed, or you get another try.
Lan he tamam.
Look at the equipment you've got. Woo! Why not give me a little demo? Come on, big boy. I know you can afford it. Come on, big boy. I know you can afford it.
Bunun da bir neticesi yok. Habire bana görev verip duruyorsunuz. Şuna bak. Şeyin kafası karışacak. Sistemin. Şu polis karargahına gidelim, evet, tam karşıda polis merkezi. Diyecektim, şey nereye gitti lan? Heh, sarı. M5 görevine gidiyoruz. Bakın, güvenlik seviyesi 1 ve üstü olan elektronik cihazları o geliştirmeyi yapmamız lazımmış.
What's up? These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there. Restricted area beyond this point, sir.
Not right now.
Jensen, what the hell are you doing here? The station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials.
on the news?
You don't even
Lies
fucking
to
work
me.
here anymore.
Vay terbiyesiz, ben sana sorarım.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas, surprised to see you here.
Beni içeri al lan.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? No, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't see how I can possibly do this. There's so much heat right now, I'm telling you. The moment I open that door, I'm finished. I just got my life back together. This job is all I have. Don't make me do this.
And you're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not going to force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you. And what happened 2 years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime.
You would do that? Everything goes back to that day. I shot a kid, but he was dead before I did that. He chose to make himself a weapon, and he could have gone through us like tissue paper with those augments of his. That's why you ran off. You just couldn't take that.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it.
Hadi oğlum, seni
You
affediyorum
have to
ya.
believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
You condescending jackass. I took the blame for what happened, but I don't deserve it. You should have taken that shot. You got the order first. When you refused, that forced me to do it. It's not my fault. You were responsible, and I want to hear you own up to it.
Kabul edersem içeri alacak mı beni?
Wayne, it was a bad situation. You didn't do anything wrong.
Hadi şansını zorlama Wayne ya.
Adam, Thanks. The door's unlocked. I'll tell the guys to let you through.
Oo,
Now,
çok iyi.
I need to be alone for a while.
Bu iş bu kadar. Bakın iyi yolla da şey yapabiliyoruz.
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
Bence şöyle bir şey yapalım. Burada bırakalım arkadaşlar. Çok uzun oldu. Ben sizleri düşünerekten, yoksa ben 2 saatte oynarım, 3 saatte oynarım. Sizleri sıkmak istemiyorum. Burada bırakalım oyunu. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.